Good evening, this is Saraf from Majumdar News. Tonight, we examine the potential impacts of recent U.S. trade policies on Canadian industries, focusing on the aluminum and automotive sectors. The global aluminum market is bracing for significant turbulence in 2025, largely due to anticipated U.S. trade measures. The Trump administration has signaled the possibility of imposing 25% tariffs on aluminum imports from Canada and Mexico, both of which are key suppliers to the United States. Such tariffs could disrupt established trade flows, leading to market fragmentation and increased regionalization. Additionally, the European Union's contemplation of banning Russian aluminum imports as part of sanctions against Russia may further destabilize the market, prompting Russia to seek alternative markets in Asia, particularly China. However, China's demand remains uncertain due to changes in tax rebates on its aluminum exports. These combined factors contribute to a complex and unstable outlook for the aluminum industry. In response to these potential tariffs, Canadian officials have expressed their readiness to implement countermeasures. Foreign Minister Melanie Joly and Finance Minister Dominic LeBlanc emphasized ongoing efforts to prevent such tariffs and assured that Canada would respond appropriately if necessary. The economic interdependence between the two nations is substantial, with approximately 75% of Canadian exports destined for the U.S., amounting to a daily cross-border trade of $2.7 billion USD. Canadian leaders argue that imposing tariffs would negatively impact the cost of living, employment, and supply chain security in the United States. The announcement of these tariffs has already influenced financial markets, with Volkswagen's shares experiencing a decline, alongside a weakening of the Canadian dollar and Mexican peso. Both Canada and Mexico have indicated the possibility of retaliatory measures against American goods if the tariffs are enforced, raising the specter of a trade war among USMCA agreement signatories. As the situation develops, Canadian industries are closely monitoring these potential policy changes, assessing risks, and exploring strategies to mitigate adverse effects. The evolving trade landscape underscores the importance of adaptive measures and proactive engagement in international trade discussions to safeguard economic interests. That's all for today's segment on the potential impacts of U.S. trade policies on Canadian industries. Stay tuned for more updates on international trade developments and their implications.